PvP and PvE. PvP is player versus player, and then PvE. And then PvE is essentially like players versus like in-game NPCs and whatnot. Alright, so let's see. Versus Fire King, Fiendsmith with Millennium Engine, and then Branded. Player versus everyone? Okay. I thought it was everyone, but I didn't want to assume. Not to mention in some cases saying player versus everyone doesn't really make sense in some cases, but it's like whatever. Basically, PvE is basically against non-players, essentially. Complete useless thing. Prepared Maxi had a brick hand, yep. Speaking of Maxi, player versus the world. Yep, look at that. Ash or Imperm and Maxi into one card Snake Eye combo, but thankfully he at least had the Imperm to stop it. Yep, ghost over that. Don't let them get the combo going. This has a Fire King already in hand. And he didn't. Good. But yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Like 2 to 3 hand traps plus 1 card combos. And now let's see how you do against Fiendsmith. Crack open one of these. Eat while I watch. Load, Wishes, and Roar all in opening hand. Jesus. And True Light. So if you get to Maiden, you can pretty much search for Majesty. Yeah, you can use True Light to set Majesty. Or that works too. See your 3 replays? Yeah, I'll get to him. No, are you gonna drill beam? Oh wow, not even going for Lacrima. Did he really forget that they have a graveyard negate effect? I mean, I feel like you don't really want to negate. I mean, yeah, I guess you could have with one of the Spirit Dragons. You could have used both Spirit Dragon effects. So now, yeah, you're missing out on one negate. No, I'm just holding a Super Poly. Okay, I was about to say, don't pop the Garura. What does Botcha read? Like, what, you can't negate the effects can't be negated or whatever of fusion summon monsters? Of like fusion summon melodious monsters, like their effects can't be negated or whatever? I think if that's the case, maybe it's because, yeah, activated effects. I think like the biggest wording there is that it says activated effects, but if you negate the activation, then it wouldn't work. So if you negate the activation, it goes through, but if you negate the effect, it doesn't. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. I don't know. Master Duel rulings are weird. Rulings and wordings are just weird in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Alright, got Roller, Sage, Maiden. Okay, activate True Light. True Light can set up a Majesty now. Unless you just go for another Blue Eyes to summon instead. Nope, there you go. I think Rumble gets third level 9. I mean, yeah, that's usually why people play it with Crimson Dragon. Ooh, Albalinatus. Albalinatus jump scare. Jack King can negate the activation or effect. Well, Jack King says negate the activation. Branded Fusion into the Ash. Very nice. I'm gonna see if Winda has any. No, Winda said they wouldn't really. They might not have, but they might. Just got one? Okay. Okay, let's see. 6 turns. Yeah, I can't tell what it's against because, you know, it's WCS qualifiers, so you can't see deck lists. Honestly, surprisingly weak Labyrinth end board. I mean, Big Welcome is pretty much a given. Oh, it's Denomorphia. Does he have Coup Clock? I feel like if he had Coup Clock, he would definitely have used it turn 1. And he's gonna pop the Citadel. No, okay, going for hand. I thought he was gonna go for the Citadel. But yeah, now you can just pop the Denomorphia and go from there. And Maxi. Lovely. Okay. Alright, take care. And Endymion pop. Alright, just get a little bit of bash. She only got only one monster, or only one spell trap negate, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. Intact, okay. So he has Intact to negate Endymion, but Endymion won't be destroyed. And here comes the Intact to negate. Fortunately, you know, Endymion doesn't get destroyed, and he's pretty much cutting his life points for you. Is he gonna summon Lady or Lovely again? Yeah, he's gonna pop the card that you add. Yeah, he's gonna pop the card that you add, I'm assuming. Yep. It doesn't let you respond. Anyways, add another. Bro did not see that coming. Another Maxi. Well, he's dead, so doesn't matter. Ah, Ferret Flames. And then Tribute Summon Jackal King. Oh, right, never mind. Yeah, because of the Dinomorphia, he doesn't die because any attack only halves his life points. Right. I forgot about that. Don't let him set any Dinomorphia traps. Hopefully now you can just go for a game. Petting something out of a monster. And there we go. Very nice. I just find it funny how we tried to stop the Endymion that you added just for you to just add another anyway with Abductor. Alright, so next up is Rosalie. And then I guess it's just Shadow then after that. Oh, you have 9? Start. I'll do 3, just to be fair to everyone else. I only watched 3 from everyone else, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. Alright, so I'll get Jaeger's next, and then Shadow. Oh, another duel against Labyrinth. Lab is coming back because of Meta Weekly last week. I don't even remember the Meta Weekly from last week. They want to copy the Equation Cannon Floodgate deck? Oh. Okay, so just Equation Cannon spam. He's going to pop the Servant. Widow Anchor, good. Negate her. Ah, Solemn Judgment, okay. I mean, alternatively, forcing out any extra back row is good. And Talents is live. And now you can get a draw 2 before you activate Talents. And you didn't even normal summon, so you could have tribute summoned Jackal King, but I don't think it really matters at this point. Link Karibo to make Magister live, and then taking control of Lovely. Oh, okay, Azalea. I mean, opponent's life points is halved, and you're going second, so yeah, you definitely might as well go for game. And Servant, and then Pet Summon for game. Draw 2 of Souls, Talents, and Desires, yep. Yeah, it was predictable. He was going to try to use Lady to protect himself from damage. Very nice. I'm surprised he didn't surrender the moment you negated Lady. Hey, Rosalie got that shadow hand. Even got a Royal Jackal King in there for good measure. You sure you didn't just straight up steal Shadow's deck here? It's a joke, Shadow. Talking about the double Jackal King, especially with one of them being royal. You lost. Wait. Oh. Dang, that sucks. That is. Dang. All 3 Endymions banished off of that. It's insane. That's why I always play 4. Sneak a 4th one in. Yeah, you can handle it. You just pretty much gotta pray you're not playing against any, you know, back row or spell reliant decks. Yeah, banish all Jackal Kings, make Appaloosa, banish all Endymions. Yeah, cry. Because your only way to get like a spell trap negate is to get Absolute out, and you need like Astrograph and Reflection to make that, which you can. Okay, yeah. He at least gets one spell trap negate, so that's good. I feel like maybe you should have kept the talents instead of one of the Widow Anchors. Sky Striker 10-5. Branded. Yeah, he's probably going to summon Albaz. You negate Branded Opening. I feel like he has a way to get Branded Fusion. Oh, High Spirits, okay. Okay, never mind, that's all he had. Reflection Chain to Branded Fusion goes hard. Yeah, as long as they don't have Branded Lost up. And how do you have it chained to Branded Fusion? How do you have Reflection chained to Branded Fusion, like... Celine chained to Branded Fusion, okay. Yeah, but again, if they have Branded Lost up, then, you know, that's all null and void. Chainlink 1 and Reflections Chainlink 2, yeah, but again... Yeah, if they set up Lost, none of that is possible. And if they use Branded Fusion, they can send from the deck to the graveyard, and then if they go Albion, they can just shuffle the materials back from the graveyard. Like, if you try to shuffle back Albion, he'll probably just make Lubellion and then go into Mirror Jade anyways. Yeah. I mean, if he goes straight for Lubellion, sure. But then maybe Lubellion could make Albion, vice versa. Not making Absolute. Okay. I guess you wanted to preserve spell counters, so you didn't have to worry about reborning an Endymion from grave with Celine. Okay, yeah, pretty much only get rid of Celine, which isn't that big of a deal, since you can literally get another negate out with Magister. Bounce the Jackal King that you negated with, yep. Now Magister can summon another Jackal King if need be. Or another Endymion. Really? You're negating Feather Duster? I mean, sure, I guess. Yeah, I feel like you maybe could have just let the Feather Duster go through. Yeah, see, because then you could have negated that engage. Spell counters on server. I mean, but if they destroyed your Endymions, I guess you could have gotten like good enough spell counters anyway. Is this actually Sky Striker? Oh wow, it is. Okay, but that was he didn't have enough to deal with it. My assumption was, wait, did he add Widow Anchor back? No, he didn't, did he? No, I was about to say. Yeah, he added back Engage, and that was it. And then he just goes to battle and then surrenders. Interesting. Alright, and then Jaeger. I'll watch 3 from Jaeger, and he said start from the bottom, I guess. Yeah, oh, Jesus, he has a lot. Let's see, what... Yeah, start from bottom 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, I'm only watching 3. He says start from the bottom, so I'm just gonna watch these bottom 3. Shija into Zebufera. Shotgun Maxi. Negate. And negating Seronir as well. Okay. Dumping Branded Fusion, and he had another one. Bounce the Albaz. Yep. So there goes his normal summon. Thrust into Branded... Oh, Talents. He's not even going for Branded Fusion. Droll, so now he can't even add it. I think I added it from Grave. Drawing 2, unfortunately doesn't do anything. Taking control. Renbrum, okay. And he surrenders because he has he doesn't have the stats, I guess, to battle over any of your monsters. Okay. Yeah, this has 2,500 defense, but you negated that. Albaz is 1,800 attack. Low attack, yeah. I guess that's why you asked if anyone knew someone named Quasar. But again, that name is only familiar because of the card Shooting Quasar Dragon. And one of the skills, yeah. Reducing their attack. Lyrian Hand and Celatrice both competing for that normal summon. Well, technically, Lurie doesn't compete for the normal summon because you want to discard it. Then it summons itself. There you go. That's how you get him out. Nibiru. He didn't even wait. I don't even think you had. Yeah, you didn't even have another level 6 on the field yet. He didn't even wait. As soon as you were at 5 summons, he just shotgunned it. I would understand, if you got a second level 6 up, but you didn't even get that far. But if you get one counter, you can just use IP to go into either one of the links. Or, you could go... Never mind. You see Engraver more than you see your Would Have Played this game, and then, yeah. Seeing Fiendsmith everywhere, is, one of the reasons why I'm pretty much need a break from this game. I'm so tired of queuing up and then literally every other game is Fiendsmith. And even when you think the deck isn't playing Fiendsmith, nope. They do their combo and then do Fiendsmith afterwards. Or, Fiendsmith to protect their plays and then go into their true plays afterwards. And then protect. And you're going up against a burn deck. Yeah, game. Please tell me you attack him with Nibiru. With Nibiru. Though you gotta be careful just in case he has a battle trap. Yeah, burn helps because it gives you those counters. No battle trap. Maybe. 700 off from lethal. Are you gonna Lacrima burn for game? Yep, there you go. And he scoops because, yeah, you were about to burn him for game. Ironic that the burn player was gonna get burned for game. Yeah, I don't know either. Ooh, Vanquish Soul. I mean, you could pretty much Feather Duster the Snow Devil or Dust Devil to force him out early. I mean, that's what I thought. I thought there was a difference. I thought there was a difference between negating activations and negating effects, but I don't know. Wordings are always weird in Yu-Gi-Oh! It just gives me a headache, so I'll try not to think about it too much. Ah, I just had a droplet. So I guess I was right about it then. If you negate the activate, so it's similar to like a branded fusion situation, in a way. Negating the activation on it works, but negating the effect doesn't, I guess. Except branded fusion, you can negate the effect of branded fusion with Ash, but if you try to negate the activation with Lost, it doesn't work. However, with the Melodious one, yeah, it's still different. Made a mistake. Snatching the link, yeah. Of course Konami doesn't understand their own game. Do you see the state of Master Duel? Of course they don't understand their own game. They never learn. They continue to make broken one-card combo decks with like no summoning restrictions that can be thrown into like nearly any deck. Yeah, good stuff. I was like, literally, like, why, like, literally, someone can literally get to Master 1 using literally a deck that's just Fiendsmith control, which is just Fiendsmith with a bunch of Bestials and hand traps. It's like not even a real deck. Does a right to negate, but you know, whatever you summon, whatever he summons, you can still negate. Really? After all that, he makes Typhon. And he now can't even summon anymore. Or I guess negating the Typhon doesn't work. Typhon summon negated, yeah, okay, so yeah, you can keep summoning. But yeah, I'm surprised after all that he made Typhon. Anyways. Negating Typhon is the best thing that could have happened to the opponent, yeah, but it still wasn't enough. It's like you could feel bad for him. Alright. And now it's time for these top three. Top two are your last two games for dual level max? Okay. Scanning for hand traps. Okay, I'm surprised there's no hand traps so far, especially Droll. Now you can search Servant or Jackal King. That works. I mean, I guess you can search Servant with Spell Power Mastery. You felt the delay? Okay, yeah. Fuwalos makes sense. Are you just gonna summon Endymion and Jackal King and then pass? Or are you actually gonna go in? Let's see. Yep, I think you're just gonna summon double Endymion and Jackal King. No to both? Neither? Okay. Oh, double Jackal King, double Endymion, and then Bestiary. Bestiary puts spell counters on everything. You'd hard loosen it, but didn't care, yeah. Yeah, the moment you would have Pendulum Summoned, you would have lost to Nibiru. Draw the Master consecutive games. Yeah, didn't get a draw. Yeah, because you summoned only from the hand. Which is why the Molcharmies are a bit more fair. And he's leaving. Because, you know, if your deck summons from the hand or grave, you know, I don't think there are any Molcharmies that summon from, that get, well, if you summon from the hand, there's Purelia, but Fuwalos is obviously the better one. And I don't know if there's a Molcharmy that gets a draw if you summon from the grave yet. Meows for banishment and grave, but it isn't in the game yet? Okay. I feel like Meows will actually be a good one. Like, I think Meows is the next best one because, you know, especially considering what the meta is. Like, yeah, considering like how the meta currently is. Like, how much of the meta is like graveyard reliant, like Snake Eyes? I don't know. I mean, if you're playing against Snake Eyes or Fiendsmith, I feel like Meows is pretty good, considering the state of the current meta, unless they like nerf Snake Eyes and Fiendsmith into the ground before Ryzeal and whatever comes out. I mean, it's better than Purelia. It'll probably see more play than Purelia, but obviously Fuwalos is still the better one. I mean, Blue Eyes can play around it reliably, since they're currently the best deck, but I feel like, you know, once Ryzeal and Malice come to the game, it's gonna be, like, Bush is gonna fall off once that happens. Dash and Abductor both saving turn. Couldn't you have set the Into the Void and then popped it instead? Okay, I guess you wanted the discard fodder for a Servant. True. Instead of that, you get like one spell counter on everything. Negate. Resummon it with Selene. You know, just about to wrap up the stream by finishing up these replays. Popping Services goes back into the scale, so then you can summon something from the deck with her. Very nice. Very nice. And now for the last one before the one that you said these were your ones for dual level max. I can only imagine how the second stage is gonna be. This is your rank up to dual level max? Okay. Detonator. Okay. Max C. How much do you do under this max C? Okay. Going for it. I'm finishing this against Snake Eyes. And then negate. Too bad you don't get the counter on Endymion, but I guess you can just summon another one. You have to negate because she'll attack over Appaloosa, yeah. Essentially, he forced you to use 2 cards. Oh, he's gonna try to make Doom Dragon now. Yeah, I assumed he was gonna try to make Doom Dragon. Going for Endymion, which is, I guess, fine. And now you bounce it back. Yeah, target the Endymion who already negated. Yeah. I guess he wasn't keeping track of which one negated. And then Imperm after all that. Summon Endymion. And then, yeah, all you had to do was switch Garuda, and then that would have been game. Put her in counters to good use, yeah. Very nice. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream. You know, same old though, so Friday, just like, you know, today and Monday, I'll be playing Monster Hunter Stories, and then for the last hour of the stream, I'll be doing Zero replays. So, until then, I hope you all enjoy your day, and I will see you all back here on Friday. Peace.